Hello everyone and welcome to another shoutcast brought to you by Shiki StarCraft. This is going to be a 1 vs 1 here on Incineration Zone. It is going to be a PvP. We've got, looks like the teal Protoss, or maybe this is pink, I don't know. Remember guys, I'm colorblind, give me a break. Anyways, Protoss here spawning as is Richy. And we've got the blue Protoss spawning at the 6 o'clock position, or 5 o'clock, whatever it is, CanCer. And I don't know if I've casted, I think I've casted one of each of these guys' games already, but I've pitted my two friends up against themselves, so I could cast their game. Anyways, Protoss versus Protoss on this new map, Incineration Zone. There is a gold expansion here, protected by high ground on both areas. The high ground is actually the natural expansion of each person's base. So yeah, that kind of adds some drama towards the gold expansion. And then each player also has a second natural expansion, not nearly as guardable or easily guarded as the original or the natural, but also an expansion that should be utilized. Both players look like they got their pylon up around 9, and Richie's already at 13. Is he going to get a gateway? Not too sure. CanCer, his probe floating into Richie's base. We're going to see what's going on here. CanCer in and out of the mineral line. Richie's putting up the gateway. And, oh, it looks like CanCer's actually stealing both geysers. It looks like he's going to lose his probe. Nope, maybe not. He looks like he's going to get out of there. Richie does try to chase him, but didn't quite work. So, yeah, he's going to try the trick where you steal the assimilators and see if it screws up their build order. Hopefully Richie can be thinking on his feet and just transition into a forge and cannons with a fast expand, or double gate works very well too. So he's sitting on a lot of minerals here. Probably could get another pylon up and then another gateway maybe. And these assimilators aren't going to get attacked probably until, well, looks like he put 2 on and then pulled them off. So probably not until we get the first zealot out. Unfortunately he is supply blocked here. Back here in CanCer's base, he's getting his first zealot out. He's got 2 geysers up already, but he's only got 1 guy on gas and an idle probe sitting here, so a little bit of a mismanage with his rally point is going to cause him to lose valuable mining time. Richie's probe is in the base of CanCer, kind of hiding up in the corner. I don't think CanCer's building, nope, can't see it. So yeah, that's interesting. First zealot out trying to guard the ramp, but probably better off being right here. Here they're vulnerable to attack from the ground, but here the units would have to funnel into the base. CanCer's scouting probe returning and also getting up a cybernetics core, and it looks like he's gonna have, is that 3 or 4? Oh, that's gonna be 3. For some reason I couldn't count. CanCer did put a pylon up here by the Xel'Naga Watchtower. Unfortunately, pylons don't activate the Xel'Naga Watchtower, so how effective that is, I'm not really sure. Richie's first zealot is out after being supply locked, and it looks like he's caused his ramp here to be completely blocked off. So this zealot, even though because of the waypoint being outside his base, he's not going to really get that zealot back in without destroying one of these 2 pylons. So yeah, he's getting a couple cannons up, probably to do with that extra minerals since he's not producing gas or gathering gas. This cannon's actually going to be able to attack it. It would have been better served to put this zealot on this one and let the cannon fight off that geyser. So we're getting another pylon up so that he's not supply locked. He's 25 out of 42, so he's got tons of supply. CanCer also getting a forge and also blocking his ramp off now as well. So I'm not sure if this is the new fad or if maybe that was just a couple mistakes, but seems to be the thing. CanCer also with his waypoint outside, or sorry, rally point outside the base, it's going to cause his units to be stuck outside and not be able to get back in. Warp gate technology being researched and chrono boosted, so hopefully we'll see warp gates from CanCer soon. Now, still 1 geyser left with about a quarter HP, but Richie is efficiently mining off the 1 with 3 probes. That's good to see. And we are seeing a 4 gate strat, so yeah, very common 4 gateway strat. Obviously because of all the extra minerals, because he wasn't collecting gas and wasn't able to tech up. he is going to have extra minerals, so we put the cannons down. Zealot finishes off the assimilator, and Richy quickly puts up a second one. Not much time lost there. A couple pylons being warped in his base to give him a broad spectrum of warp-in fields or power fields, and CanCer doing somewhat the same. You put one pylon here, but I'm not sure if he notices this, but he didn't put it close enough to the rocks so that he can actually see them. Unfortunately, I got some beeping going on. I don't know what's gone now, though. Anyways, that was weird. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but if not, great. Anyways, Stargate coming up for CanCer. So, and a Twilight Council. So I'm confused. Are we going to see Void Rays? We're not. We're going to see Phoenix. Now, I'm not sure what his strategy is on this, as he's only got one gateway, and now one Stargate, and now one robotics facility. So one of each production facility. I'm a bit confused. Throwing another cannon down. Not getting any upgrades out of the Twilight Council or the Forge, and we are seeing some Dark Templar via the Dark Shrine. A couple Zealots and a couple 3-Stalkers now. That's not very big of an army, but... and Richy here, taking out one of his own pylons so that his units can get in and out of the base. Utilizing all that Chrono Boost now. He wasn't full, so that's a good thing. I do see a robotics facility and a Twilight Council and another cannon up for him. So it looks like he's either expecting observers to be trying to get into his base, or he's looking to protect this technology. But either way, if observers are trying to fly into his base from the north or south, they are going to come up. Oh, and we've got the first Phoenix coming in, looking like he's just scouting. As really a lone Phoenix can't really do much, even if he uses the Graviton Beam on a unit or a probe. It won't do any good. So Phoenix escaping with half of his health and 0 of his shields, but full energy. Well, I shouldn't say full energy, but not losing or using any energy. A second Phoenix out as well. So I wonder if we're going to see quite a few Phoenix come out and maybe some harassment with that. Although, because of these photon cannons in Richy's base, he's not going to be able to efficiently harass the mineral line. I don't see a way that he can really harass anywhere in this base. So, yeah, good defense by Richy. Although I agree that the best defense is a good offense. We'll see if he can transition into a good army in the next couple minutes. Back here in CanCer's base, he does have his first Immortal out, pumping out a Observer. Yes, so we are going to see an Observer on the field for CanCer, and if he tries to get in that base, he may be denied. Still no technology being researched at the Forge or the Twilight Council. We are seeing 3 gateways come up now for... Whoa, 4 gateways for CanCer, as we're actually seeing Richy run off 7 gateways. Now, as you guys know, there's no way to actually produce enough units out of 7 gateways off one base. But if your macro isn't, top level, like the pros, then generally you'll, sometimes forget to create a unit or two, and these extra 3 gateways can be used when you're trying to warp units into the battlefield and you have excess minerals. So we are seeing Forge ground level 1 being upgraded, and Richy's first Observer is out, and we are getting more Immortals. So we got 1 Mortal, and then Observer, and then another Immortal, and we are seeing Charge. I absolutely love this ability. If they take it out of the game, I will boycott Blizzard. I don't think they would take it out. Richy did have his own Observer over here, and he actually took out CanCer's Observer as well. So good denying of scouting information there. Looks like Richy is setting up his natural expansion. I was thinking about 5 minutes ago, whichever player in this match expands first will be the winner. So we'll see if my prediction is right. Just for the fact that these guys are getting fairly late.